Right to the car. We gotta get it.
All right, you mentioned you live in this neighborhood right here on this street. And what street and neighborhood is this?
This is Hancock.
Hancock?
Yeah.
And did you hear or see anything?
Yeah. I was doing laundry and then I heard like 5 shots, just like bang, 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 like really fast. And then like paused for a bit and then again. And I didn't like think that they were gunshots at first. I thought it was like fireworks or something else because there's always like grilling parties going out here. So like,
what went through your head when you heard those shots?
it was just that. I thought it was like a communal thing, like someone having a picnic, but then people like started yelling and like screaming, and that's when
what went through your head?
And I was like, oh man, like, you know, something went down, like, you know, someone must have been shot. I came outside and like people are running around the street.
Oh, wow.
And then turn left and like the dude is like laying right in the street, like, yeah, it's wild, man. Like,
what did his condition appear to be like?
he looked all right. Like he was just moving around on the ground. He didn't seem like,
Was conscious?
yeah, I can't say for sure, but yeah, he was conscious. He was like talking to police, like he was all there.
Was there only one victim?
The one guy, but then they took out another guy on like a stretcher, and I think from what I've heard, like he passed. But the other guy like,
was unstable, I guess.
yeah, or something, like, I don't know, but at least that guy is all right, you know.
And the other victim you mentioned was speaking to police. He appeared to be conscious.
Yeah, he was conscious. Yeah, he was like awake. He was just like, he was grabbing his leg, so I think he got like, you know, shot in the leg or something. But
And how often do you see shootings here in you said Bedstuy?
never. Like, I've lived in Brooklyn, right, for like 6 years, and I moved into this place like maybe 4 months ago. So it's surprising, like, especially because during the daytime, this place is like it feels safe, you know? So for this to happen in broad daylight, like, it's pretty surprising. Yeah.
And are you familiar with the Jouvert that's going on tonight?
The what?
West Indian Parade?
West Indian Parade? No.
The Jouvert is the celebration that's going to be overnight prior to the parade tomorrow morning.
Okay, is that passing through here?
Eastern Parkway.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar with that at all?
No, never heard of it.
Anything else you'd like to add to it?
So be careful out there.
Would you like to give your name, first name, last name?
Yeah, Justin Yang.
Can you spell it?
Justin Y-A-N-G.
Yeah?
Yang, yeah, like yin yang.
Can you spell it?
Y-A-N-G.
Thank you very much, Justin.
Thanks.
Kid, you got the shot early? Here he is. Here he comes. Savino, Jason. Want to help us out again, or?
One was found on Hancock Street at Spencer Place, the other one was found on Spencer Place.
As soon as you get on the plane?
Yeah, I know, right? Like it came out before.
Let's hope that
doesn't work,
records.
right?
Yeah.
It never works. Like
Let's hope
not
that
on.
records.
Oh yeah, you moved.
Fight started. Hey ma'am, you live in this neighborhood, and when you found out that 2 people were shot here, what went through your head?
I'm really, really shocked because that has not happened in all the 9 years that I've lived here.
Oh wow.
So I'm
And
very, very
What neighborhood is this, ma'am?
This is Bedstuy. And it's been very quiet, basically, as far as people killing each other. This is ridiculous. Oh my God.
Do you know about any of the festivities going on tonight?
No, I do not.
Is Jouvert, have you seen Jouvert? Have you heard
No,
of
I
that?
haven't participated at
Oh, okay.
all. I'm just coming from worship.
Oh, okay. Do you think there's a possible connection in regards to the Jouvert?
I don't
Anything
think
like that?
so.
Okay. And you mentioned this is the first time you've seen a shooting here on this street?
Or in this area at all. 9 years I've been here.
Oh, wow.
So I've never had heard of any type of any sort of crime taking place like this. And as far as crime is concerned, I haven't even heard of anybody being robbed or anything in the area.
Oh, wow.
So I'm very, very surprised of this.
Okay. And anything else you'd like to add, ma'am?
Well, what we desire is for humanity to begin to love and respect each other. And that's not only here in Bedstuy, but this is universal, internationally, corporately, and individual. We need to have more respect one for another worldwide.
I would like to give your first and last name.
My first name is Minister Lindell McCrimmon.
Can you spell it?
And the last name is McCrimmon.
Thank you very much, Minister.
Thank you.
All right, so you're riding through the neighborhood, you see a crime scene where 2 people got shot. And what went through your head when you noticed that?
Well, that's when I tried to find a different way over to Franklin Avenue on my bike here. But yeah, so...
What neighborhood is this?
I guess this... Yeah, we're across Fulton Street, so this would be Bedford-Stuyvesant.
How often do you notice shootings around here?
This is honestly the first that I've seen this time of day. I feel like there was one a couple of blocks away from me. I live in Crown Heights right now. I feel like there was one a couple of blocks away from me.
At Crown Heights?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I do keep up with, you know, some of the groups that are fighting against gun violence here. They do great work. And
You familiar with the Jouvert celebration tonight?
Yes, yeah.
Do you think there's any possible connection?
There's a chance. There's certainly a chance, but I mean, you know, I don't think that there's anything to indicate that that the two are linked. You know, at this point in time.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I mean, you know, ultimately, you know, every life is precious, and gun violence is terrible. I hate to see it happening in a neighborhood that, you know, has that had been experiencing it for so long, that has you know, managed to through the work of community groups, church-based activists, been able to you know, fight gun violence and make their communities safer. But ultimately, I mean, you know, we still do live in the safest big city in the country, and definitely feel a lot safer here than I do in my hometown. So,
Would you like to give your name, first name, last name?
Brandon Bledsoe.
Spell it.
Bledsoe.
Thank you very much.